Welcome to the channel, and today we'll be talking about one song that's been on my radar for a while now. Yesterday we broke down Lucky You by Eminem, and we also spoke about how many young rappers don't respect the legends of hip-hop. And if you missed that, click the link that pops up now. And today we'll be talking about a song by an artist that also had some influence on Eminem, and we'll be examining some of the bars in the song. And if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll be talking about Hold Your Head, a remix with two music legends, Bob Marley and B.I.G., that released after the deaths of both legends in 2005. Biggie's verse was originally from the song Suicidal Thoughts, and Bob Marley's hook was from Johnny Was a Good Man. So sit back and relax as we examine some of the most unsettling bars in this song that got many fans thinking about Biggie's state of mind when he wrote this. And at the start we get the first punch that immediately tells you that this isn't some feel-good music.
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell, cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell.
Religions like Christianity, for instance, teach what is good and evil in the eyes of God, and Biggie is certainly at a point where he believes going to hell is inevitable based on the weight of his sins. So rather than trying to escape hell and change his ways, he'll rather welcome the idea of going to hell with open arms. And for younger folks out there, this intro is enough to get you an ass whooping if your religious parents discover you listen to this kind of music. The Bible describes heaven as a joyful place without sorrows and worldly pleasures, and Biggie doesn't seem to be interested, but would rather stay in a place that has his idea of a good time without the rules that he believes will be strict in heaven.
Gotta probably have me on some real strict shit, no sleeping all day, no getting my dick licked.
No marriage, sex, orgy parties and all that in heaven, of course, since saints live their human needs and desires when they go to heaven. And going by this verse, for Biggie's sake, let's hope hell isn't real, because the Bible that described heaven as a joyful place without worldly pleasures didn't describe hell as a place with big booty ladies and parties. So in a way, Biggie was probably referring to an earth-like version of hell, because based on hell's description from religious texts, there's no getting your dick licked in hell. And about all the goody-goodies heaven has to offer, this was Biggie's response.
Fuck that shit, I wanna tote guns and shoot dice.
And soon, we get where all these thoughts were coming from, since he probably considered taking his life at some point.
I know my mother wish she got a fucking abortion.
And this reveal is quite disturbing, to be honest. Based on the fact that Biggie grew up as a child of a single mother, did he ever get a hint that his mother wished she didn't have him? This could be all for the sake of the song, but if this was what he believed, then this explains how extreme depression gave birth to a song like this. But Biggie doesn't stop here and elaborates on how he intends to end it, and even states he is glad he ended it, since the struggles of life were too much for him to bear. I'm not about to get graphic here, but Biggie even adds,
Swear to God, I feel like death is fucking calling me.
And Biggie states that his reason for feeling this way is something that we wouldn't understand. Biggie then expands on this by describing the urge he feels to end it, and compares it to how crack has a hold over addicts, and refers to Chris Rock's character Pookie in the film New Jack City that released in 1991 to describe his urges.
See, it's kinda like the crack did the Pookie in New Jack, except when I cross over, there ain't no coming back.
Unlike drugs, the urges to end it doesn't have a return, and there's no going to rehab and getting clean after he's taken his life, unlike drug addictions where the urges often don't lead to your end permanently at first try. And Biggie adds, should I die on the train track like Remo in Beat Street? Beat Street released in 1984, and the character Biggie refers to, Raymond, died on a train track. And it's common for people to act sorrowful at funerals even when they hated the person that died, and may even be glad that the person is dead. But at a funeral, everyone has something good to say about the dead and speak about them like angels, and Biggie states this.
People at the funeral frontin' like they miss me.
But Biggie was wrong here, as many people genuinely miss him to this day, and the crowd that attended his funeral didn't look like they were fronting. And Biggie even doubts if his baby mama will feel the loss after he's gone because of how he treated her.
I wonder if I died, would tears come to her eyes? Forgive me for my disrespect, forgive me for my lies.
And this bar in the original song was meant for his mother. It's safe to say that Biggie was dealing with extreme depression when he wrote this song, And bars like this, I swear to God, I feel like death is fucking calling me, now you won't understand, sounded like he was speaking from the heart. At least that's how I interpreted it. And the short final verse of the song ends by Biggie implying that he's tired of telling others his problems, and then he ends it. The song shows how people around don't see and understand when someone is depressed, and in this case, based on the song, it was too late for Biggie. What do you guys think of this song? It's dark, but shows how depression hides in plain sight and has claimed the lives of many, including a few celebrities in recent years, so keep an eye out for people close to you. Thanks for watching, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't.